Welcome to the Get Your Mind Right podcast. Every day, I want to be the first voice inside of your head, the first voice that motivates you to move. I put out these powerful segments every single day because I know the truth. The truth is that when you change your mind, you change your life. So let me, Ryan Stewman, the hardcore closer, get your mind right. You see, once upon a time, there was a smart individual that said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. You see, where you're at in life right now is a direct reflection of how you think about yourself. You see, from the ages of 3 to 7 is the time that we consume all of our comprehension skills. If your parents were disrespectful, if your parents were degenerates, if your babysitter was a degenerate, if the culture you grew up in was a degenerate, then you'll grow up to be a degeneration, right? You'll grow up to lead that degeneration in your life as well. If you were told all your life at a young age that you were worthless, you were useless, then you'll grow up to think that you were worthless and useless. And so here's the thing that a lot of us lack. We lack faith. Now, a lot of people think faith is some external thing, like a faith in a God, faith in a hero, faith in a mentor, faith in somebody. But really what we need is faith in ourselves, because we won't go take that leap. We won't run a successful business. We won't do any of these things if we don't have faith in ourselves. And you're at where you're at in life is a direct reflection of how you think, and not about how you think about other people, not about how you think about the law, or not about how you think about the president, or not about how you think about the government or anything else, but how you think about yourself. And that thinking was molded from that young age. And many of us grew up with our parents telling us that you're no good, you're going to get in trouble, you're stupid, and all these other things that our parents that put in us at a young age. And it wasn't their fault. They just didn't know any better. And so we lose faith in ourselves. And so when we do get rich, we end up losing it all because we don't have the faith in ourselves to maintain it. When we do hit rock bottom, we feel fulfilled because that's the prophecy that was put into our lives in the first place. But here's what I know. You see, I've been to rock bottom. I've been to rock bottom with a jackhammer just to see how deep I could dig that motherfucker. And I've also been on cloud 9,900,999. And I can tell you in both situations, it was a direct reflection of how I thought, but not how I thought about others around me, not about how I thought about success or lack thereof, but how I thought about myself. You see, before, when I was on cloud 9 million, I didn't feel like I deserved it. So I did everything I could do to self-sabotage it because internally I had no faith in myself. When I was at rock bottom, I was at my best, my back's against the wall, and I was in my comfort zone because I thought that was my lot in life. I used to always say, I do things the hard way. And so here's what I ask you today. You're where you're at in life because it's a direct reflection of how you think about yourself. And if you don't have faith in yourself, here's one thing I suggest you do. You write down daily wins, not the things that you screwed up every day, but the things that you won. And you start to read these things every single day, and you start to acknowledge that you have a lot of wins and you deserve this stuff. And there is a faith in yourself that starts to build from that. Another thing is you start giving value to the marketplace so that people have faith in you because their reflection on you will be a direct reflection of how you think about yourself. You see, you have a choice after listening to this. You can continue with the same old thinking and getting the same old results, or you can start thinking better about yourself, start thinking you deserve the things that are coming your way, and watch them start showing up. And by the way, if you want to hang around people who've elevated their thinking, I highly recommend joining our Entourage Mastermind at BFA. That's Break Free Academy, BFAentourage.com. And we'll see you back there, and we'll elevate your thinking, elevate your life, because when you change your mind, you change your entire life, and it's time you change your mind to believe that you deserve the things that you have. Catch you on the next episode.